here we go. What's your name, soldier?
Fowler, sir.
Fowler? Yeah, what kind of name is that, Fowler? What are you here to do, boy?
I'm here to review a movie, dude. What are you here to do?
What do you mean I'm here to do? We're here to do, I'm going to do review the movie, The Fury. This is Neil Andrew doing a review. Hoorah!
We're talking about Fury starring Brad Pitt, Tom Bernthal, Logan Lerman, Michael Pena, and Shia LaBeouf. And are you going to wear that the whole time?
You got a problem with that?
No. I actually think it's kind of funny, but...
Let me ask you, Jonathan, you think you could handle being in the tank? You think you could handle the fury and the ungodliness of war? You think you can do that, Mr. Green behind the ears?
Well, if this movie isn't any indication, no, because being in a tank is fucking hard according to this movie.
You damn right. It ain't for little yellow-bellied sissies like you. It's for hardcore assholes like the characters that Brad Pitt played. You think Inglourious Basterds was about World War II? No! In this one, Brad Pitt plays an actual soldier of World War II. A poor, jaded man. Not the pretty boy on the screen. A poor, jaded man who has been through hell from Africa all the way to Berlin.
Yeah, that's Brad Pitt's character. He leads a tank unit. He leads a tank unit called Fury because that's the name they gave him, the tank. Michael Pena, Shia LaBeouf, and Tom Bernthal are the other operators of the tank. It's near the end of World War II where the Nazis are retreating back into inner Germany, and it's only a matter of time before they surrender. Their fifth tank member gets...
America!
Yeah, their fifth tank member gets killed in action, so when they make their way to a camp, they're assigned a new fifth guy, played by Mr. Percy Jackson himself, Logan Lerman, to be their new gunner. And the movie kind of follows them on a series of missions to retake towns and, kind of interact with each other along the way and fight in some really intense, really nasty, and really well-filmed fights.
This makes Private Ryan look like a walk through the park.
The fights in the tank battles in this are great. There is just the way they are filmed.
Yo, hold up now, soldier. Let me tell you something. I'm talking to all you nerds out there who keep on playing that game, World of Tanks. You think you could handle a tank? Think you could have won World War II in a tank? Let me tell you something. You have not seen what I have seen. If you have seen what I have seen, you will not be wanting to get in a goddamn tank. You would be wanting to piss yourself and go cry home to your mama. What are you laughing at? This is serious business.
The tank battles are really gruesome in this. Like, people get blown up.
I saw a man get burned alive and shot himself in the head.
Yeah.
I've seen horrible things. I've seen a piece of man's face in a tank. I've seen a whole tank blown up, blood everywhere. The bombs. We're laughing.
Are you done, man?
I'm done.
Okay. I was about to say, like, how long are you going to keep the act going?
I don't know. I'm done.
Okay. Good act, though. Yeah, the tank battles are really gruesome. Like, people die in really nasty ways in this movie.
Yeah.
And I think besides the tank battles, the best thing about this movie is the camaraderie between the tank members. Like, Michael Pena is really good in this movie. Tom Bernthal, who plays crazy ass Shane in The Walking Dead, kind of plays the asshole character.
Yeah, what is he not playing a redneck asshole?
Well, this is the only other thing I've seen him in besides Walking Dead, and he seems to get the knack. He seems to have a knack for playing redneck assholes.
It's like I need someone to play a redneck asshole. Give me that guy who played Shane on Walking Dead.
Brad Pitt really turns in. Brad Pitt has a solid performance in this. There actually is a good character arc. The two really big standouts for me though are Logan Lerman, who really kind of sheds the whole Percy Jackson, image, and really does actually play a character in this.
Yeah, I don't know. You feel pretty sorry for that guy because he gets kicked out of his cushy job in the clerk office, gets pushed uh, into like being a tank gunner, and he has to ride a tank with a bunch of crazy assholes.
Yeah, I mean, and then the other, weirdly enough, Shia LaBeouf is actually probably my favorite character in this movie.
Yeah, Shia LaBeouf plays an interesting character because he plays like an over-religious character who just like goes like, I want to save your soul and help you become closer to Jesus.
Well, he's like the kind of trope in every war movie that's like the religious soldier who's
Yeah, it's like when you deal with a lot of war, you deal with like different ways. And I guess with Shia LaBeouf's character, he tries to comfort himself by finding comfort through religion.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, it's not. I mean, it's an interesting character trait because he's like the missile guy. Like he's the one that actually fires the missile into enemy tanks that like kill people real bad in this movie. But he's also the religious one, so it's kind of like.
So he's like, Jesus wanted me to blow up that tank.
That's actually kind of how he justifies it. He says like, we are doing God's work because Nazis are evil assholes, and you know
which is true,
and they need to die badly, and
which is
he has a point.
Well, I don't know. Maybe they don't need to die badly. It's like, are we better than the Nazis?
The other really good thing about this movie is like this is a World War II movie that is really grimy and dirty.
No, this isn't like World War II propaganda like Captain America thing. It's not all like America's like the chivalrous hero defeating the evil Nazis. And
I mean, this is like a men on a mission movie where it's like it's dirty,
yeah,
it's not pretty.
This is real as real can be.
Yeah, this is not a pretty war, and it's not about like propping these American tank guys up as being heroes. Like they're all like kind of incredibly flawed individuals, and it's really kind of refreshing to see a war movie take this angle of not trying to prop up the Americans as like the great white hope, the great white knights, if you will, of the European theater.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, I mean, there were a bunch of guys who showed up in the last minute, but Britain and Poland were just fighting their asses off, and then came America. It's like, hey,
Yeah.
what took you so long? It's like, well, we were eating breakfast.
I mean, as much praise.
That was from Eddie Izzard. I just want to say that so we don't get sued for copywriting.
Well, I wouldn't understand that reference either. So thank you for explaining that. I mean, there are good things about this movie. I think this movie works better as an action movie though, than as a pure war film. I think just because it really, the selling point is the great tank action that Brad Pitt and crew get in. If there's one legitimate problem I have with this movie, it's the second act really drags. Like there's a sequence where they capture a town and they kind of settle down for a very extended period of time.
Yeah, I don't know. It was just so creepy, but it was supposed to be like the whole calm before the storm, finding like that one glimpse of light in the world of darkness or something.
That's they that scene was there to do that, and plus to humanize the characters a little bit. But yeah, I mean,
But it also made them look like creeps.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like one, it goes on too long. Two, it kind of has creepy implications if you kind of
creepy
really
in the rapey sort of way.
Yeah, it kind of has weird implications if you read into it. And then there's a dinner scene after all that's kind of like, I mean, again, that's supposed to humanize the characters and show them just like how mentally damaged the war has made them. But again, we've kind of already seen this before, just in the way that like they kind of are dismissive about death and human life in the battlefield, especially in the first big tank battle where they had to rescue some POWs. So I don't know what I would have done to fix that second act. Like trim a lot of it off considerably, but it does have a pretty decent payoff. So I don't really know.
Yeah, I have to say it's definitely worth watching. I mean, it's like they have these great opening shots, like different great, like epic shots.
Oh yeah, all the technical aspects in this movie are great. Like it looks great. The tank battles are filmed.
I mean, sound editing, big ups to that because almost sound like there were bullets and missiles going over our freaking heads.
Yeah, the sound is great. Like it really does sound like you're in a big, rolling metal death machine the entire time.
Yeah, you would be watching and wanting to put this on. It's like, Take cover!
Yeah, like if anything, the production values really justify seeing this on the big screen, just because that level of like expertise with the sound and the action filmmaking really comes alive on a big screen like that.
Right.
Is there anything else you'd like to add to this movie?
I think I pretty much said all I need to say, so I give this movie a B.
I'm actually gonna do the exact same grade. I'm gonna give it a B. It works better as an action movie than as a war movie, just because it doesn't have the depth of like a true war movie like Saving Private Ryan or Platoon or anything like that. But
Well, it's pretty much like a Dirty Dozen.
yeah, but at the same time, it is more like a Dirty Dozen type action movie, and it does actually have some good character moments there. So, I mean, I don't know if this would get any like Best Picture nominations or anything like that, but as far as like an action movie that actually does have a little bit of substance to it, I think this works really well.
Okay, yeah, well, that's all I have to say.
All right, and General Wilson, do not show up anymore. Like, I cannot do any more reviews.
I ain't gonna make any more promises, Private.
God, just the next time a World War II movie shows up, we're gonna have to send in General Wilson to do this, because, man, I don't know if I can do any more reviews with you.
I will do it myself if you too pussy to do it. Now, everyone watching this, drop down and give me 20.
All right, take care, guys. See ya.
At ease.